Paul Sheldon, best-selling author of the Misery Chastain romance series, finishes his new manuscript. This is the story of Misery. He's finally killed Misery off, ready to leave the series behind forever. Driving through a Colorado snowstorm, his car skids, crashes, and nearly kills him. He wakes in a strange bedroom, legs shattered, body broken, mind foggy. Annie Wilkes stands over him, calling herself his #1 fan. She's a former nurse living alone in a remote farmhouse. Annie claims she rescued him from the wreck and is nursing him back. She gives him painkillers, food, and praise, but never calls a hospital. Paul realizes he's completely isolated, trapped in her house, dependent on her mercy. Annie reads his new manuscript, the one without Misery, and snaps violently. She's furious he killed her favorite character, betrayed the world she worships. Her devotion turns instantly into sadistic rage. She forces Paul to burn his only copy of the new book. He watches his fresh start go up in flames beside his bed. Annie then demands he write a new Misery novel resurrecting the character. She brings him a typewriter, paper, and strict, terrifying expectations. Paul begins Misery's return, writing under constant surveillance and unpredictable mood swings. He hides painkillers, plans escapes, and tests Annie's limits carefully. When he tries to leave his room, she catches him exploring the house. As punishment, she hobbles him, placing a block between his ankles and smashing them. The pain is indescribable. Annie is calm, almost tender, while destroying his body further. Paul understands fully. She will never let him go willingly. Meanwhile, the local sheriff investigates Paul's disappearance, following faint clues through the snow. He eventually reaches Annie's property, suspicious of her story and her isolation. He finds Paul for a split second before Annie kills him brutally. Hope dies with him. Paul realizes no one else is coming. His only weapon is the book she wants most. He finishes Misery's return, crafting an ending Annie will be desperate to read. When she comes to celebrate, Paul sets the manuscript on fire deliberately. Annie panics, trying to save the pages, giving Paul his only opening. He attacks her with the typewriter, the burning pages, and whatever he can reach. They struggle violently until Annie finally collapses, defeated. Paul crawls out of the room, out of the house, into the snow. Rescuers eventually find him, broken but alive. Months later, he's free physically but haunted mentally. He sees Annie in crowds, in dreams, in the corner of his vision. But he keeps writing, proving she didn't take that from him. And that's Misery. Like and follow for more book recaps. Comment which book you want next.